Mic check. What's good? What's good? This is the first Why Not Webcast. It's me, your boy, comedian Detroit Red in the house doing our thing. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We really appreciate y'all being here with us. Hold on one second, y'all. You know, I be trying to multitask. You know how I do it. But look here. When I say we, I know y'all used to seeing me. But at the Why Not Webcast, I'm glad to bring to you and introduce one of my brothers getting down. You just watched one of his videos, been doing this thing for a minute. Guarantee you, in addition to the show, I want y'all to give it up to my boy, OT Dunn.
OTB Dunn, what's going on, my baby?
Kick this off. This is the first episode. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here engineering and trying to do it all. We gonna make this pop off. I'm glad you here with me.
Got to start from somewhere, baby.
Hey,
it's all right.
Hey, what they say, start from the bottom, now we here. That's all right. We gonna blow up. It's gonna go up. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of interesting things to talk about this evening.
Okay.
Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hey, Don, tell them a little bit about that video.
Oh, blessing, man. It's called Bless. Actually, a nice contribute to my father, Forever Mike Bones. I lost him a couple days ago, so it's just a blessing to be here. It's just a blessing to be here. Blessed is just a song to put out here for everybody who go through a little something, and we just still here. We keeping the train moving and taking care of their family, man, and just blessed to have another breath, to breathe again. It's just a blessing.
Tell folks, when did you make Bless, and when did you shoot that video?
I made Bless a few years ago. Yep, I shot the video maybe a week or two after that at my father's house. Actually, he, as you can see, he's in the video. And, yeah, man, I honestly believe in that song. It's just, gotta push it. It's a beautiful song.
I can tell you from the day one that I heard that song, I can tell you right now, I play that song almost 2-3 times a week, especially when I need to get up, get out, get going, because it is a blessing.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, for real. No, that's just some real stuff. That's why we open up the show today, because a lot of folks don't realize it's a blessing to be here.
Blessed to see another year.
Blessed to see another year.
It's a blessing to feel some pain. Blessed to shed another tear.
Hey, what they say, what don't
kill you, make you strong.
Damn right.
That's a fact.
So look here. We doing this. Y'all know for years I have been in, out, doing my thing. You always used to see me, but we here. We about to kick this off. This is the Why Not Webcast.
Why not?
Why not? I told y'all it was coming, right? And y'all probably like, well, why not? Well, we talking about whatever. That's what the webcast is about. Whatever. It may be something trending. It may be something serious. Y'all know I do the politics. Y'all know I do the social commentary. But we talking about everything. We here to have a good time. Hey, comment, share, like, follow the page. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate all that.
Appreciate it.
And we kicking this off. This is the first show.
First one, baby. First one.
Hey, first one. Look, right? And Dunn was like, hey, Red, I want you to make sure, we looking good coming out the gate. And I said, well, we got the organic raw studio going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the green screen behind me, green screen all over here with the cushion, whatever. But we will be bringing this up. But we want y'all to grow with us. We look for y'all to help us grow. So today, if y'all seen the title coming into the live, we got a couple good ones on the flow.
Drewski, man. You've been saying that all day, man.
No
Drewski.
disrespect, Drewski. You know what I'm saying? Don't gatekeep on me, even though I don't think I'm nowhere on the radar to get gatekeep.
Yeah,
but in the last 48 hours, internet content creator, wow, a lot of followers. I think something like maybe combined between the platforms, 11 million followers.
Yeah, shout out Drewski. He going crazy right now.
Man, is he going crazy? He's known for doing skits, right?
Yeah.
And he did a skit that was funny as hell. Okay, I'm just sorry. First of all, before we get into this, let me give some shout outs, and I'm going to do my disclaimer because I don't want nobody upset with me, right? We got Martell. What up, though? You say we low? We sound low. How about not, Martell? Are
Yo,
we a
yo,
little
yo,
louder?
yo. Yo, yo,
Yeah.
yo, yo.
All right. Let's let us know if you can hear us or not. If we is we louder? Tell me if I'm loud or low or whatever. Thank you, Martell. What up?
Appreciate
Peace
it,
and
appreciate it.
blessings, Ben. Good to see you. What up, though? So, okay, if we low or whatever, y'all know how I am, fans. Y'all let me know. I ain't about to. I ain't no shame. I'm trying to get this together. You know what I'm saying? I've even added sound effects. Y'all ain't used to that shit. So anyway, I'm like a kid in the candy store.
Hey, we getting better, baby. We getting better. We
Look,
getting
and
better.
this just the first episode. We done got better in 3 minutes.
Mhm.
So anyway, Drewski, right?
Right, Drewski.
He makes skits and stuff, and a lot of his skits, and I can tell you, they're comedic, and they come from an aspect of reality. And any good comedian kicks it off on reality. So, I had been following him. I see his stuff like everybody else do, and I'll check it out, whatever, right? So, I'm looking at the internet because I'm always surfing when I'm in the morning. That's like my morning newspaper.
Right.
You know, that private time.
Got to do that.
Right.
Got to stay updated.
And I see this clip. First of all, big ups to you, Drewski, for you to be brave enough to let them hang you from that motherfucking wire like that. Right? And I see this clip, which I know everybody done seen at this point, this little short clip of him hanging in the air. And he's wearing this designer suit. He preaching at a mega church, because that's what the skit is about. Mega church preachers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I only seen a couple clips of it. I ain't really get a chance to check it all the way out, that part specifically. But man, I think it's funny, man. I think it's a little rough, but it's funny.
Look, a lot of these skits don't make me laugh. This skit was not only funny, it was accurate. So, before we do it, I'm going to let you know, this is his. We using it on the show. If you have not seen it, credits to Drewski. We have him tagged in the podcast. Please make sure you go follow him. I mean, I don't need to advertise him. He got over 3 million followers, but we give credit at the show. We don't just come in, snatch a piece of your material, and then act like it's ours, or we just gonna get all the credits. No, I'm actually playing. I want this to be known that we're actually about to show you the skit, but we're playing it from his page. So he's getting the click.
Right.
That's how we do it.
Nobody trying to get sued, man.
Nah, we just want to comment, have fun, but we like our audience to be caught up on it. So if you have not seen it, what we're gonna do, and I'm attempting this too. It's another thing, I'm attempting this. Right. What we're gonna do is I'm going to attempt to show you the clip, and we're gonna get into. He's pissed the Christian community the hell off. I said it. HE double hockey sticks. Over 200,000 comments in
bashing them.
Oh, they heated. Oh, in the name of Jesus, they upset.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I'm saying it. 200,000 plus comments in 24 hours, plus 45 million views. So they are upset.
They trying to cancel Drew?
Hey, I don't know if it'll be a cancellation or a revelation. That's what I'm gonna talk about. That's what we gonna talk about. Not just that you know, people. We gonna talk about what did this skit really do other than be funny.
Right. And what, like, you know, how did people take from that? Like, how would you take from it?
Oh, man, look here. You know, people know I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. So here we go. We gonna try to let you check it out. Let's hope this go right. This is the Drewski Mega Church Pastor skit.
Why not?
Why not? Okay, see, this is what I told you we was going to attempt. I told you we was going to attempt. I'm doing too much at once.
What happened?
Done. They said no sound. What up, though? Man, no sound. Okay. What up, Shy? No sound. I told you we was going to attempt to show you the skit. Well, now I know we won't get no lawsuit because it wasn't even no sound. You just see clips of the video. But you go check the damn skit out on his website. Basically, he went on to say when he was hanging in the rafters, they said why the people asked me why I wear Christian Dior.
Right.
And Christian some other shit. And he said, cause I walk in the blood of Christ. And he flipped his feet up to show the red bottom.
No, one thing about Drewski though, man, is hey man, he don't give a fuck neither, man. He gonna drop some stuff, man. Hey, it been working.
It have.
It's been working.
It have. He got a whole bunch of damn followers, and I hate to say it, he hit home.
Yeah.
He hit home. I mean, the Christian community is upset, and I want to say this. Hey, I don't knock nobody's faith, religion, do your thing, but what y'all mad for?
Right.
It's the pastor that he did the skit off. He wore the exact same suit.
Right.
He sat on a swing. They showed the video where he got the idea from. The pastor, and he got one of the mega churches, and he sat on a swing, and they slid him across the audience.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean it was wild. I watched that video and like, oh well. He's imitating.
That's
life.
all he probably was doing, man. That's like, you know, he do remakes of a whole bunch. He do a bunch of remakes of a bunch of stuff, man. All America Got Talent, all of that. He been doing those kind of skits where it's just funny, man. People got to lighten up. Even as a Christian myself, I believe like, you know, you can't take that as no real hard file. Not me personally. I wouldn't. I laughed at it and.
I'm still laughing at it.
Yeah.
In the opening skit, he said a congregation member came to me and said she couldn't get pregnant. This woman looked like she was 90.
Yeah, she did. They had to help her up, man.
And he said, so I impregnated her with the word of God. Bam, you impregnated, man. Come on. I can get, look, 28 years in the stand-up game.
Yeah.
That joke, that right there, in my opinion, could not have been, and I can write some shit around some shit, okay? But that right there had to have that visual, okay?
Yeah,
the old man at the end walked up and asked him something. He's like, wait a minute. What you touching my car for?
For real.
He said, did you pay your tithes and offerings? The old man said, no. Well, get the fuck on. What you doing? So, that's my opinion as a comedian. I hope y'all can hear us out there. If it's some sound.
Yo, did we fix that? Did we fix that?
Well, no, that was with the video. I tried to play it live. Let me tell you what I tried to do. I tried to play the video live from Facebook. No, from YouTube. To the thing. We'll figure it out in the morning. Yeah. I would say we'll fix that after the show, but I ain't gonna tell you that lie. It took me all day to get to this point. So anyway.
Hey, take it easy, man. Take it easy.
Let me see. That was my observation as a comic, right? I can really respect the work that he put into making that skit. It wasn't no backyard shit, which he could have pulled it off backyard. Yeah. But for him, the production value in itself.
Yeah, man, he spent a lot of money probably to do just that skit. You notice he started dropping less and putting more money and creativity to his craft. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And sometimes it is about the bigger portion or investing in yourself that really gets you where you need to be instead of sometimes just letting the ball roll. Sometimes all it takes is knowledge and and a great game plan, and everything should fall right where it needs to be for real.
So now we move on to the next thing.
Okay.
This is my next thing.
Why not?
Why is the Christian community upset? Because he spoke some truth?
I mean, anytime, you see anybody being kind of hysterical, is that the word? Or funny, hilarious about anything with the name with God in it, some people, it will rub them the wrong way. I understand that, but that should be like more. I'm pretty sure that's more like the older crowd, like as far as young guys growing up or young women growing up. If you into God, they're gonna tell you it's okay to laugh. It's people doing way worse things than that. You know what I'm saying? Inside of the church, you know what I mean? That's being real.
Now that's what me as a comic, I've always said that. The Creator blessed me with the gift to pass on to you. Now you are a Christian and you're upset because I'm pointing out, and this is not all churches. This is not every church out or whatnot. That ain't how it go. But it is a lot of pastors out there who's in the pimp game. I mean, Creflo Dollar asked his congregation for a $46 million jet. You remember that?
I heard about it. I heard about that. I didn't never know the everything to it, so I don't want to speak on that directly.
I can tell you, he told the congregation that the good Lord said that they need to buy him.
That's what the good Lord said.
Because he's a man of the religion and the faith and delivering, that he was supposed to get a private jet so he could fly and deliver the Lord's word.
The Lord said.
That's
what he said. That the Lord told him.
Yeah. Now in the skit, Drewski said, the Lord said, I need $4 million so we can open up a church. We taking church over to Zimbabwe. And we need that today. Ain't nobody going home till we get that today.
Listen,
hilarious.
$4 million right now.
$4 million right now.
Hey man, I need $4 million right now too.
Look here, give me 400. Okay. Listen, let me break it down like this. In my opinion, this is what I think. Right? Everybody got to understand this, from the non-Christian to the Christian, because them Christians can get judgmental.
Oh yeah.
Like, what I'm saying, depending on what their Christianity are about. Let me put it down to you like this. If you really read and understand the Bible as it lays, it is a guideline to being a better human being.
Right.
Whether it's Christianity, Buddhism, whatever, religion in itself has been used in multiple ways. Mm-hmm. Right? And if you trace it back, even back to the villages and the older religions, because a lot of people got to realize something, Christianity is one of the newer religions in comparison. And if you look at it, it's got components of other older religions in it. It's a mixture of things, but all of them come down to being a better human being. And part of being a better human being is being able to laugh, heal, talk about shit, make light of it, but show the seriousness. And I think a lot of Christians are upset because I don't think this is every church. I've been to churches that that the pastor the money goes to the church. The money goes to the congregation. But there are, especially these mega churches, and we look, the Caucasian pastors was doing it way before the black pastors.
Oh yeah.
You had what was his Pat Robertson, one of the biggest mega churches. Who the new guy now? The young white dude. I can't think of his name. Big mega church down there in Louisiana and down in the Southern Belt.
I can't think of his name though, but
I
know.
Yeah, he big mega church, big
yeah.
money. Mm-hmm. So this ain't nothing that just exists in no culture of people, black, white, Mexican. No, this is something that's existing in Christianity. And this young man, observant, brought light to something that really exists. They actually showed the preacher. The preacher has the exact same designer suit.
That's why I'm saying that's my whole point. It's more of it being real. That is a skit. That's what it is. People need to look at it as what it is. It's a skit. Every time people do skits, sometimes it's real. Sometimes it's a switch over. Yeah, or just something that to brighten somebody's day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or make you laugh or whatever. So everybody just can't take certain stuff serious, especially when it's people walking inside churches. You know what I'm saying? Shooting people, doing all type of stuff like that.
That nigga was laying on the couch in the office with the money machine next to him, and he was counting the money and had Kurt Franklin playing. Dog.
I told you that's just another level of you know what I'm saying.
Look, as a comedian, I'm gonna just say it. Much respect. I will give a good skit. It's proud. Yeah. That there by far was the funniest. And for my Christian followers, and look,
I was just finna say that. Let's end it. Let it be known.
Because they know how we do.
Let it be known.
It's all respect.
Yeah, it's respect.
And we don't play with God, but God is of love, and humor is an aspect of love, and humor is healing. Yeah. And look, y'all know this exists. Y'all know it's pastors out here like that. You trying to pay your DTE bill, and they rolling off in a Rolls Royce.
I mean, in general, man, as like I said before, as a Christian, I am one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Right. The main thing is you just can't take everything so serious, and also know, what a person is doing, man. If you don't like what they doing, that's just for anybody in life. That's what goes on, period. If you don't like what a person doing, how a person handling you, how a person treating you, period, or what they saying, or what they believe in, then you don't have to deal with them. You know? You just don't fuck with them. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, don't fuck with them.
Don't fuck with them.
But it is. That's just. Hey, I'm gonna call it out here. I'm gonna be out. We got one here.
Yeah.
He just ran for mayor. Now, everybody that know me on the other end know I did political the place whatever he was running. So you have to do research into your candidates that you gonna be a part of this type of process. So. 40,000+ congregation members. Got a house way out, 32-mile road.
40,000.
40,000 across the state. Yes, that's a mini mega church.
Yeah, man, that's ridiculous. 40,000 is a mega. 40,000 is a mega church.
I just say he just ran for mayor of Detroit.
I gotta do some research.
Yeah, he just ran, lost our new female mayor, Miss Mary Shetfield.
With my nigga FYBJ, man, so you gotta do your homework.
Gotta do your homework. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you do what you do, but leave this dude alone. It was good comedy, and it was respectful too. Let's really. You may think it wasn't think he playing with God. Well, if you think that young man playing with God, what do you think of the pastors and preachers that's acting like what he's portraying in the skit?
You see it every day.
Yes, that's what you should be mad about. So, leave him alone. That shit was funny as hell. Said she couldn't get pregnant.
Hilarious. Man, he got a few of them joints. I'm telling you, he got a few of them that I just be like, dog, that nigga is crazy, man. He's funny as hell.
Hey, I didn't even realize who he was. I happened to...
Nigga, is you smoking today or what?
Yeah, I'm smoking today. Look here, man, I'm over here multitasking. My people know how to smoke. Hey, look here, ain't no shame. Medication.
So you fucking up the rotation. But, man, I'm telling you, man, that's a good one, man. Shout out to Drewski, though.
Shout out to Drewski. Yeah, that's some, this is like I say, why not webcast? Ain't no telling what we're going to talk about. We don't have to do this shit heavy. We don't have to be on the heaviest thing. This week, the internet was on fire.
Oh, okay. So what was going on with that? I be in the world and just doing my thing, so a lot of stuff I do miss out on. You got to inform me. Why not? You feel me? Keep me posted.
So, Corey Holcomb. Shouts out to Corey Holcomb.
Shout out Corey Holcomb. Funny guy.
Funny guy. That's what I'm giving him shouts out as a comedic brother. many years. I don't know him personally. I never sit here and portray like I know somebody that I don't just know. But shout out to him because he has been in the game long time.
Long time for sure.
Paid them dues, and he does walk to his own beat. I've always noticed that about him and give him respect on it.
Stayed solid, stayed in his own lane.
Stayed in his
He
own
didn't really
lane.
do all the ass kissing.
Right, and in that he has the 5150 show podcast that comes on YouTube. A lot of the viewers may be hip to that.
50.
5150. You know, he has his point of view, as we all do.
As we all do.
And
Why not?
why not? And sometimes his point of view ain't always agreed with.
Right.
So I know you probably, if you haven't seen it, in the last 3 days, on the last episode of 5150, he had Atone Daniels on there.
Right. Ain't he from Detroit? Ain't
Yeah, from Detroit, young philanthropist, doing his thing, whatnot. And we already tried to show you one video that didn't work, so I'm not going to go for another one. We had that shit in order.
Right. Once again, just look it up off their page. He got his page. Check him out on Instagram.
Shout out. You go to 5150 page and see it. I don't think Atone Daniels. I went to check his page out after the fact because I do a little research. I ain't see nothing. So you can go to Corey Holcomb 5150. It was just on there. You can watch the episode. So I watched it basically if you don't know what's up. Because the clip that's running around basically shows Corey Holcomb running up on Atone Daniels on the show after they debate got heated. Because Atone said some derogatory shit in response. Okay, see, I'm stepping through this correctly.
Yeah, you do. You try. You got to do it like you got to do it like that because once again we is on the internet and for some reason everything always get kind of put towards a
I got an internet record, Facebook record. I'm a
they done put your ass in jail about 20 times.
What? Stayed in there. What? I couldn't blink on this motherfucker and they wasn't flagging my page. Straight up.
I ain't even got Facebook, man, but I know how that go. I'm about to get one though, y'all. OTB done. Facebook is coming back.
Hey, we gonna let y'all know what that OTB is all about too later on in the show. So, anyway, the conversation debate got heated because basically Atone Daniels is a conservative republic, black conservative republic. His views is not always agreeable to everybody, especially in the black community. You know, a lot of conservatives in the black community really ain't, because they sound crazy. They sound like, half of my people. Everybody know I'm mixed, so we don't hear that bullshit. I talk about everybody, don't give a damn. So anyway, Corey Holcomb, we know how he is, how his approach is. So the conversation got to be about how Atone never speaks bad about the Caucasian male and what they,
yeah, I seen that.
Downfall of the country is. Atone position is like, look, man, I feel like the Democratic and the white female liberal is the most dangerous, and Corey trying to push. So they get the back and forth, and Corey throws a statement out like, yeah, you don't never talk about the Caucasian males and they evil doings or this, that, and other, but you know what I'm saying, you talk about black folks all the time and how they messed up this, that, and other. Right. He like, you pretty much an ass kisser.
To the white
man.
Yeah, I understand that. And then he doubled back and told him
that he was, excuse my language, because I don't want to get flagged our first show, so let me do this right, y'all. I'm going to do this right. You are a avocado sucker. That's how you do it in a text. You're an avocado sucker.
I was going to say, you're a pipe rinser.
Okay, all right, we go with that one too.
You a pipe rinser.
Pipe rinser. That might be what we use on here. Yeah. You a pipe cleaner.
Yeah, you a pipe cleaner.
Pipe cleaner. There we go. You're a pipe cleaner.
Boys, don't let me find out you boys is pipe cleaning
around here. We gonna get to that.
Dog, I'm dead.
Don't do that. Listen, do what you want to do. Don't impose it on me, but don't be on that. that's another topic. So anyway, Atone responds with, "Well, you a pipe cleaner to the black community. You doing it now for the internet." And then Corey had to process that. It processed. You could tell something went on.
As
mentally.
a grown man, you're gonna feel like that when a person, asks you, "Is you pipe cleaner?"
I mean, as a grown man, face to face, you tell me I'm a pipe cleaner, it's gonna be, and that's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna be honest. I can be real with it because I'm one of them too, and anybody know me. I speak my motherfucking mind. I'm not the biggest Corey Holcomb fan. I respect him as a comic. I respect him as a veteran in the game, his accomplishments, what he's done. I'm not the biggest fan of the show. I don't watch it. I don't follow him. I've seen some of his stand-up. It's okay to me. It's not my cup of tea. I can say that. But I'm an honest motherfucker. I'm a fair motherfucker. You hear me, Don? Fair.
You gotta be. I mean, that's your opinion now.
That's my opinion.
I ain't gonna say I sit up here and follow him either. I'm a young student of the game of watching him, and I respect what he have done for the game. You know what I'm saying? Don't know him personally. Don't follow him. Don't do none of that kind of stuff. But it's just like a mutual respect of knowing a lot of comics out here. You know what I'm saying? Or just seeing they work they done put in the game. To me personally.
Right, that's respect and love of the game and recognizing a man in his position and what he's done.
Yeah, and still going.
And
because
still
obviously, shoot, if it's a topic, 16 seasons.
I did not
dope.
know that.
That's
I didn't
dope.
know that.
That's
I found
dope.
that out because I watched.
That's dope.
And I want everybody to understand. When I saw the clip that everybody else seeing, because most of the internet, and this is where this internet shit get real tricky dicky, right? Because they'll show you that one little clickbait of this interaction, and half them people gonna walk away with this idea, oh, here we go, two black men fighting again. No, I went back, I watched the entire 2-hour and 45-minute show.
Right, different, man.
They started out, you could tell it was tense, right?
Yeah, they've been waiting to see. He couldn't wait to see him. When
no,
it first came on, and then he started the show off and said that. He said, "Oh, this gonna be." I don't want to say clash. He said something like that.
Yeah, he
like,
said clash. He
did
say that.
Yeah.
He said the people waiting to see this clash, whatever. Right. So I went to watch because I wanted to know the context of how they got to this point on this podcast because I don't follow.
He must have. I'm gonna tell you, Corey must have did this once again. His research, his homework on Anton. I don't want to say his name wrong or whatever.
Atone Daniels.
Atone Daniels.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I guess he must have did some research on him to know what he, do on the internet or what he speaks about, and it was time to get him in there as a black man. Probably they was trying to iron it out, but in a wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Especially that could have been like me personally. If you do feel like that, you could probably pull the guy to the side or something like that. But I understand. Why not talk about it? Why not? Why not? And why not get paid for it too? Why people? He got paid. Yeah, ain't no doubt about that. Regardless, that's on 5150. He did right by doing what he did. He probably didn't expect it to go like that. But when a man say, "Come over, you pipe cleaning," you know what I'm saying? When a man say that to you, it's time to switch seats and move around some chairs. And lady, please, like he told her, get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can't stop. You wouldn't be able to stop nothing anyway. Just move out the way and let me holler at this man face to face, close enough to let him know don't do it again. And shoot, I ain't gonna lie, Anton wasn't going either.
Nah, he wasn't.
He wasn't. He stood his ground too. Shout out to him. He from the D. I feel him.
So after the clip, right? After the clip that we all seen on the internet. They did come back and sit down and squash the beef a little bit. They got it together. Oh, okay. All right, there we go.
Wow.
And Anton apologized, but Corey was in his feelings because he couldn't really let it go. And I guess I can kind of feel him on that too because it's like, I watched the whole thing and as it went on, in my opinion, they both was on some other shit to me. Anton, I think, was there to bait Corey. Corey, standing on his business as a man, but dog, you did kick the shit off with some disrespectful shit. And that's where my thing come in, right? It's not only about conducting yourself as a man amongst men.
Right.
It's about how that goes. And you have to be a leader, right? You have to be a great follower to be a good leader. And a good leader knows what any follower will respect in a good leader. So I can't jump off with disrespect, because let's be real about it. Corey says what the fuck is on his mind. Whether you agree with it or not, whether you think it's wrong, disrespectful, he does that, okay? I'm going to defend your right in this country. That's what we get. First Amendment. We get to speak our mind. Shouldn't have to go through no edges. I'm going to defend that. I don't have to like it, but I'm going to defend your right. The hypocritical part for me is don't jump the shit off disrespectful. Get upset when a motherfucker respond, but hit you harder.
Yeah, but see, this the thing. I don't think it's I don't think it's about him firing shots back at Corey. I believe it was really what he said. It was back to the pipe cleaner. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when that is like a form of a disrespect where certain men really should be all, but certain men will jump off the heck no matter where. I mean, that's putting you out your character. You know what I'm saying? And that will take you all the way to being like, fuck my show, you know, fuck all that, because you are a man at the end of the day. Right. And like I said, it made money. He was a smart guy.
Oh yeah, he had over 200,000 comments.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm sorry, mixing numbers up. He had something like 15, 16,000 comments during the process of the podcast. I'm quite sure it's went up way more than that. Even his fans that watch him said, I've never seen this many comments. Yeah. And I felt him. He did go on to express and explain his position in that, which I can feel it. I can see what he's saying. And I'm not even the biggest fan, but I'm glad I went and watched it. It gave me a little more insight to him and how he moves as far as just being Corey Holcomb. I don't know the man personally, nothing. I ain't saying I'm no psychologist or no shit like that.
Right, but I mean, just speaking, hypothetically, right is right, wrong is wrong. And once again, it goes back to you have a right to have your own opinion to whatever the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? Hate to be like that, but that goes back to what I was just saying. We always have to double back on that. You don't have to deal with nobody or no bullshit that you personally don't want to deal with. So when he brought him there, I think that was all chess, man. That was a chess move. He probably didn't expect it for it to be like, hold on, let's move some chairs around here, but he did expect it to be a clash.
Right? Because he said that.
Something that was gonna build, that was gonna go crazy. Something that people want to hear.
And he said that on phone conversations. I already knew we didn't agree on our ideologies wasn't the same.
Right.
I just say this. And this applies to, and I've noticed this, I'm a little older, 53.
All right.
But blessings, yes. As an older individual who still dwells in the world and the surroundings, I've noticed some of the younger generation do not have boundaries with respect. I'm not all, I'm not going to sit there and say, every young person, because that's bullshit. But it's individuals in this younger generation that don't get, and Corey explained this, and I had to, much as I had to say it, I had to agree with him as a man. It's certain things that we cannot keep bending the knee on. And I'm going to express this real shit. I don't care what your proclivities are in your private home. I don't care. I don't care. That's on you. You do what you do. Hope you think the same for me and mine. Right? I don't have to agree. I don't have to be mean to you. If you're a person, a good person, I can deal with you. Just don't press your shit on me.
Right. That's all that is.
Cleaning pipes, I don't even fuck with pipes.
Man,
I'm just saying.
listen.
Okay?
Come on, man.
If you like to, whatever you do, that's cool. The problem has become, and my mic is probably, I might fix this. We'll fix all this later. The problem has become, I feel, that people, not just men, but women in today's time have got too loose with words. Right? Because I notice men call each other bitch. Just like Corey would have flew off the handle with that. He
that's
did.
what I'm saying.
The word bitch, for me, from another man, is the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you're testing. You're testing. And no disrespect to women, because I know that's used as a derogatory term toward women, but with men, that's a whole nother what? So I felt him, and I think we really need to get back to a point where there's a common courtesy, a common respect, and this goes for both individuals in that point. Some of the people saying he was trying to rage bait him. I'm sure he was, but at some point, when do you be like, you know what, dude, you peanuts. You know what I'm saying? You get on up out of here. That's what you do. Because I'm not going to fuck up my shit. And Corey thought about it.
No, yeah, he did. You see, but one thing he did say, because he was about ready to, was, nigga, say I clean pipes again. You know what I'm saying? Say I clean pipes again. And, he was about ready to go off the hack. But I'm glad Atone was respectful at that point in time to let it be, and still said, hey man, we can go ahead and go on out back. You know what I'm saying?
So it was a lot. I'm just gonna tell people like this. Don't sit up and watch these little clips, these little short reels, and don't go check out everything. In this situation, my opinion is Corey, from the thing, like I said, I'm not a follower, but I have watched. And yesterday I watched the entire episode. In my opinion, you are a blunt person who lives in his truth. And it may come off disrespectful at some point. Just real shit. Right? When you live in that lane, and you still want to be in this lane, and he's been in this lane. I can't tell that man shit about this. 16 years. Hey, that's dues and dedication, respect. But one thing about it, be the same motherfucker. And if you do certain shit, expect certain shit and keep your composure.
So your slight argument of this is more of, if he didn't throw the ass kissing, and that it wouldn't have never went nowhere from that. But I think it would have been different. Once again, it's not about that because he could have turned around. Atone could have said, "Well, I feel like nigga, you ass kissing the white man right now." You know what I'm saying? He could have said, or you ass kissing whoever he said. He could have said that, and then that would have been just a debate argument about, once again, why not, why they going around it, why this is that and that and that and that, why not. But it wouldn't have been no worse until that man said that there was some pipe cleaning going on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing.
Okay.
When you tell another grown man to kiss some ass, niggas got bitches right now. If you love your bitch, you would kiss that ass cheek. You know what I'm saying?
They doing more than kissing it. They licking it. That's why I don't smoke blunts with you motherfuckers no more.
But talking about
but cleaning
pipes is crazy to me, man.
And so my thing, right, and you're right.
That's what the problem
So my whole point is really, don't expect that you bigger than anybody's program. Because, yes, you're right. Atone could have easily came back like that, but his mind wired with, oh, you took a shot like that? Okay, and
I'm about to shoot a bigger one.
I'm about to shoot.
No cap.
That's how
But
Detroit motherfuckers do. And we sometimes we don't necessarily. We just go. That's why I don't even be trying to argue with motherfuckers. Cause I know.
Hey, a nigga gonna hit you hard. The only difference is that you gotta be ready
to back it up.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, the words of how you say it, like I said, he could have just hit him with that, or, he chose that right then and there.
Right.
He chose violence.
You
at
said
that
he
point
made
in time.
that conscious
When you
decision.
come on another man's show and call him a pipe cleaner.
Pipe cleaner.
You know what I'm saying? That's just something that that's gonna shake any man up,
And look, I'm gonna say this again. All respect. I don't care what you do.
Yeah,
I don't
both
dislike. To both of them, and to the pipe cleaners.
To the pipe cleaners, man.
Do
that's
you
what y'all do? Go
live your life. Just don't. I don't flow like that. Don't take it as no disrespect if I don't.
Man, hell no, man. We is not on that. We got love for everybody, no matter what you do. That's the thing. Do you?
Do you?
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do me. I'm not gonna, I never tried to go to no plumbing school or nothing like that.
I don't need. Look here. Look, when the water gets shut off, it's just off. That's how it go. I don't.
That's
do
me personally though. But yeah, shout out to everybody though.
And that's real. And hey, we talk about whatever. This week, this is what happened to come up, and it was interesting. And the point of this whole conversation, again, that I chose, because Brody, rolls with me sometimes. Sometimes I roll with him. Sometimes we pick it together, and we going. We going to do it. Why not? Right?
Why not?
The situation, I will give props as I give observations. Because remember, anybody know me know I say, I'm an opinionist. Yeah. That's all I am. Yeah. I'm a commentator.
If you don't like what I say,
that's fine.
Just leave it alone.
I want to hear what you didn't like. Let's talk about it.
Tell me what the fuck you feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If you can help better me. If anything, I'm trying to learn something, but I'm always obligated to have my own opinion, and that's that. You feel me?
So pros to this whole little fiasco, which both of them make way more money than me. Really, it don't matter what my fucking opinion is that I will give them the credit of as bad as it could have got and almost did. No physicality came out of it. And I got love for that because it do show, regardless of the stereotype, that black men, we can have these conversations and debates and it might walk right up there to that line. But we know how to temper that shit down and still, even though they did get into it later on after that, and you ain't seen major clips of it, and he did in the Atone ended up walking off. They never came to that physical shit, that violent shit for real. They got violent verbally.
Sometimes, man, it don't take all of that. It was just that being drawn. It's just once again at the wrong time and being caught live.
Right.
So, because I believe if that conversation would have happened off camera,
it could have
been different.
And I believe that too.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's once again, man, chess move. I'm pretty sure when Anton got back to the city,
Oh no, he went
maybe
to
riding through Finkel or something, probably riding through the ad, riding through the set, riding through the city, west, east, wherever the case may be.
He getting his clips together.
Yeah. And then he's going to get his money off that shit.
Of course. They both
you know what I'm saying?
Money.
But the real money is going to Corey. And Corey is it was a chess move, man.
Hey, on both ends. Hey, just to let y'all know, as a viewer, I see that. Because I'm trying to make the same chess move, but I ain't about to be on here talking about, you get, look here, all that dick, pipe cleaner, I almost said it, pipe cleaner and all that other shit, we ain't got to go there. Hey, I feel like this. You ain't got to agree with me, but I'm going to protect your right as my American brethren and sisterin to speak your opinion. And at the end of the day, no matter what my thoughts of you is, that's what it's going to be. And they left it at that. They'll probably end up doing another show.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
And I'm going to tell y'all, check him out. Atone Daniels. He got a nice little following. He is a black conservative. He's a Republican. But if you watch the podcast, they really was having a decent discussion until Corey cut with the ass kissing and he came back with the pipe cleaning. And then all hell broke.
That's what it was going to be.
And I think it was some preset tension there too. I might
Yeah, it
be
was
wrong.
already there. And sometimes that's how you do it. Just like how we did it, man. We turn the cameras on and really go naturally off of how this go, even though
Right.
you might know it. The thing is, it was probably so many more questions Corey had to the side to that, but they couldn't get past that because, once again, the clash was there. I believe I heard Anton say right when it first started too, like, your chat ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Let them know, like, your fans, your people who behind you, who watch you, fuck them in so many words. You know what I'm saying? They probably started hitting his DM with all type of bullshit and this, you know.
Yeah.
Because they want to know why he didn't want to speak on the white situation at that point in time.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this. He didn't.
He did.
He not at one time spoke against the white Caucasian male and what he has done to bring this country down. And Corey wanted to know about it. He's a big advocate on that and pointing that out. And Anton is a conservative that feel like, hey, you ain't picking no cotton. Why is you over here steadily hollering about who picked cotton when you can make what you're making and you're getting what you get?
Right.
So, in my opinion, let the conversation continue. Because I feel, personally, that right now in the days of America, a man's destination is really in his hand. And we already know the history of this country. We already know the facts behind what has happened here. But if we look around, the only motherfucking real motherfucker to worry about, honestly, is the white male Caucasian. And I'm going to jump to this. I know you was like, bro, I don't know about I won't get it, but I got to, bro. I got to.
Handle your business. I'm listening. Why
The
not?
great orange one. Now, anybody know me? I've never been a fan of this man as a president.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I'm gonna keep it real, right? As an entertainer, I am a Donald Trump fan. I love his bravado. I love his attitude. I love his hustle and grind. I don't care what people say. That motherfucker is still up there. He's elite. He could have been the worst businessman on the world, but he managed to turn that into being elite. And his personality, love it. As a character, as entertainment, love Donald Trump. As a president, I have never. That was damn near like making Reagan president. A lot of people say he was the greatest, but I was a kid then. Right?
Yeah.
He was an actor. Great person, actor, whatever. Some people ain't meant to do everything.
No.
Donald Trump, I call him the great, the Cheeto, the great Cheeto. That used to be what I used to call him back in his first term.
Not the Cheeto, bro.
Oh yeah, the great Cheeto, because he's the orangest. You can't even call him white. He's orange.
Man.
He created, bro.
This was my whole thing, man. Once they even gave him a chance to even be the president, I wondered where do that come from in general? Like, how do you even get a shot at I thought you had to be like inside the political, the democratic situations and all of those things that's really locked in with that. I never seen him being like, you know, he's a businessman. He's an investor. He's a person that's strictly about that. So that's going to always be the point. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so Brody,
People thought Donald Trump was coming here on when he became president. It was going to be beneficiary. It was going to be a business move. It was going to be smart thinking. It was going to be a lot of money around and things like that, which is it was, but didn't understand that we dealing with somebody who will take it on that kind of level. Now you talking about state, country to country now. You know what I'm saying?
So let me. Yeah, we gonna have to fix this wire. It's cutting in and out. This is what happened when you use microphones from Radio Shack. Y'all see the cord. I refuse to give up my old equipment. There's still money in that and tariffs. So
Wear and tear.
So So on that, right?
Right.
The first term, a lot of people said that. Hey, he a great businessman. He gonna do this. He gonna do that. Okay. People give him credit for the pandemic. We got all that free money. But in reality, that was a bad business move because the country didn't have no money. Now, he comes back with the tariff game. And the tariff game, yeah, I got it. The tariff game, he like, look, y'all looking like, what the hell going on? I'm trying to get this blunt out the ashtray. That's what the hell going on. Right? So he come back. The first term, he pulled moves, right? We liked it because the money was coming. We were sitting at home. We had a break as a country, as an industry, because this country is an industry. Understand where you live. Understand that everything from color, racism, money, all that shit is part of the industry game. And that is what we live in, an industry. For sure. Right? For sure. So people felt like, okay, this man is good at business. He gonna come in. He gonna bring this money in. Between him and fucking Biden, the pandemic deficit budget was like $4 billion plus, and we wasn't making no money. We got Biden. Biden let all the immigrants the hell in. And I'm not against no motherfucker coming to the land of the free, doing it the right way. But damn, is it some point we get some control over the flow of this shit? Right? Then he come back, which amazed me because he was impeached 2 times in his first term. The people still said, we think you can do us right.
Yeah, man. If anybody thought, I told you before it happened, if anybody thought that he wasn't gonna do it, come on, man. They would. Hey, listen, all of this is crazy out here, man. That's why it didn't really matter to me. I hate to say it like that, and I'm not going against any people who believe this and believe that.
Right.
Once again, back to the topic. This is my opinion.
Of course, always.
The president and what he got going on ain't never did nothing for me. Like, it didn't matter to me, like, because I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do what I need to do, and everybody around me was doing the same. Let's just say if we got a president worse than him, since everybody says so worse, is everybody still gonna survive? We still seeing people winning. We still seeing people live their life. Some people just gotta adapt to the world no matter who they're. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you, bro. You said, what if we get a president worse than him? Mm-hmm. Do you feel, in the time you know been on this earth and paid attention to that you paying attention to it now? Because you said what they do. Do you feel we've had a president better or worse than him up to this point?
Man, I'm gonna say I believe we had some worse. I believe we had some worse, and we also had plenty. I say it's plenty that's better, but it's definitely worse. And to me, shoot, you know, besides whatever he's doing on that other shit with other countries and all that, I'm talking about just as a USA citizen. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it looked like he helped a lot of motherfuckers, whether they was young, people didn't catch the sauce, motherfuckers didn't understand and kept living in the past of Bill Clinton shit and all of that, and didn't realize what was going on. But just as the world going, everybody just got to get in tune, man. You know, once again, you gotta mind your own business and do what you got to do, no matter who the president. I believe that I'ma still win. You know what I'm saying?
And now I'm gonna tell you, that is the purest of thought any individual can have, in my opinion, because this affects me, but it affects me so far out of the immediate spectrum that I ain't got time to really pay close attention to that all the time. But
I mean, it ain't like
no. What I'm saying is, for me, my thing is this: once you reelected, once the country, by popular demand, majority, whatever you want to call it, reelected this man, right? I wasn't really gonna be too surprised with nothing he did. The dude went to a whole nother country and snatched up the president and his wife. Did you hear me? Snatched. He bombed the country and then went in there. Y'all gotta understand what this shit entails, right? He sent heavy artillery, bombs and shit over there. That was the distraction. And while that shit was going on, it was about 7, 8 motherfuckers. Nobody ever expected. Went in, hey, look here. You ain't president no more. You and your wife need to come on. We got these Adidas jogging suits for you and some nice wristband cuffs. Come on. We taking you up out of here. 3 days after that man did that, this is where I see the overlay for the underplay. He said, we're open for business. Because a lot of people do not understand that Venezuela has a very large oil surplus that's untapped. He said, China, Russia, y'all come on over here. We open up to my mic. We're going to fix this. I knew it was a reason this was a bad box. That's that good weed though. So yeah, he came over and said, we going to be open for business. Russia and China, y'all come buy gas from us. And we going to do business for Venezuela. Take them over to make it right over there.
So what you think is all of this about gas and money?
It's always about the oil. It's always about the money. See, I'm going to tell you, people running around here with the Democratic farm, the Republican machine. I claim no affiliation. None. Democrat, Republican. Why? Because it ain't a broke politician in there. From the Senate to the House to the White House to the local to the state. If they go in there broke, they come out paid. Why you think multi-millionaires go spend $1 million plus, couple million, 3, 4, 10, 20 million to get elected for a job that pays 6 figures and they already pulling 7 figures a year? Because it ain't about nothing, no job. It ain't about wanting to really make it better. It's about, I'm linked into that money, that bread.
Yeah, it's always about the paper, man. The paperless. It's always about the paperless. Always, brother. Always.
So, speaking on the orange one, his latest thing, everybody know we had the ICE situation that went on in Minneapolis. Since the first woman got killed, another person got shot. Protesters in confrontation with ICE. And I spoke on this last week. And I'm going to speak on it again. Look here. Lawful protest is our right as a citizen. Do it lawfully. Right. You may not like what they doing, but don't get in their way, because then they going to use the law to do what they do. Donald Trump has now basically said, if Minneapolis does not get in line with what he's doing with the immigration, he's about to enact the Insurrection Act. And if people don't know what the Insurrection Act is, it's damn near like a martial law type of act on the degree of using U.S. military and federal employees that work in that branch of the government to come in and enforce over local and state authority what they want to do. So that means that if he invokes the Insurrection Act in Minneapolis, they don't have no state police and no local no more. He's overriding them.
So he's taking the police out
and replacing them with the Army. Pretty much. Armed forces. Like reserves, ICE, all of them is federal. Yes.
Let me elaborate on that. I mean, like, so basically, what you saying? He's saying like he about to get rid of like the normal police officers and put some trained killers to run around here. We'll be gonna have tanks riding through the city type shit.
It'll go like this. Your local enforcement are still being played for local enforcement shit. Traffic stop, bust the dope out, catch a killer in the local homicide bullshit.
Right.
But when it comes to anything they deem federal, their law enforcement will override anything local.
I mean, shit, they damn near doing that now. I mean, in so many words.
Well, that is what they doing. But
They
he's
doing
not
it.
gonna put. They doing it now. You're right. But now he's coming out and saying publicly that we about to put this shit on the books. Once he put it on the books, it becomes a thing. It don't matter what you feel, what's said. The reason I'm keying in on this before we get out of here tonight, because we got a segment that every podcast you will get this, because this is part of the Why Not podcast. But the reason I keyed on this tonight, and I spoke on it earlier in the week, is I don't care what you think. If you notice, the show kind of rotated into this circle. We talked about feelings. We talked about opinions. Christians have an opinion on a young man that's doing the skit to bring humor and light to something that exists. People had an opinion about how another man reacted to some shit that he deems to be disrespectful to his manhood and his position and who he is. The pipe cleaner. This here ain't no opinion with what this game is with Donald Trump and laws. This here is something. I don't care what color you are, what your religious beliefs are, none of that. At the end of the day, this shit that's happening with our current president affects all of us long term, because it could easily be us one day for whatever reason. I don't want you to break the law, but I don't want you to enforce the law breaking the law and leaving out shit like compassion. Understand, it cannot become such a business that we forget the human condition. And if y'all have not realized in all of this shit going on that a life has been lost, another individual has been shot, and these are our American citizens, that we all run around here talking about our rights and whatever. We got to find a better way. Now, he doing what he chooses to do as the leader of the country. He was voted in under the system that we partake in. That was something else Corey Holcomb talking about, the voting system. Yeah, it ain't perfect, but guess what? If enough motherfuckers get together and vote the right motherfucker in, they get who the fuck they want. Now we got to hold the motherfucker we get in there accountable for what the fuck we want and to do the job they promised they were going to do. But when it come to this, look here. We are getting to a point, we about to be at civil war in our own home. We got a president battling a governor. We got American citizens killing each other over getting a few illegals and processing them and putting them out.
It's rough out here, man.
It's rough. So when law becomes so magnified that we condone death behind it, we need to look at what's going on, who's leading it, and the cause of it. Hey, I live in America. I'm American. My opinion, my views are mine. But as an American, I'm going to defend your right to do the same thing. Nobody should be dead at the end of the day. Protesters, step the fuck down for a second. Don't impede on these people's job, because these are your American brothers and sisters. And for the people that's doing the job, I said it before, y'all not chasing down no goddamn mobster, kingpin motherfuckers. You chase down people that came to a place trying to do better. They did it illegally. They didn't have rights. You want to enforce it, okay. Take some fucking compassion. It ain't that fucking serious.
It's rough, man, and that goes back before we get to where we at. I want to say this, to end, just to add on to that before we move on. And this is once again just my opinion. When it comes down to worrying about those kind of things, like political and stuff like that, I don't think that we're gonna get the world to change, no matter who's in the office. We got a nigga that can fuck up the world even more or even sooner. You know what I'm saying? By starting shit with other motherfuckers. You may be right on that, guaranteed. But I don't believe the world gonna change in general, and if it do, I don't think we'll be alive to see it. It's gonna take a couple, maybe 100 years, man. That's probably what the world doing now. We seeing all this electric shit. We seeing all this new stuff that's going on. Jetsons, putting you back in that kind of world where, you know, by the time the people will be alive and going through that, the new generations and generations, they probably wouldn't have shit to worry about. It probably will be a better life then. But this shit we living in today, it don't matter who the president is. Niggas is still gonna kill. Niggas is still gonna steal. And it's certain people who gonna fly right. That's just what it is, man. So while you on this earth, my job is to just take care of my family, man, and live my life. I don't care who the president is, honestly. That's my opinion.
And all you not Republicans, but politicians that forget about the people like us, that's as real as it really can get for you. Because at the end of the day, I can have my opinion on whatever I think's supposed to be right here. But I know you ain't going to give a fuck about me like I'm going to give a fuck about me. And you ain't going to give a fuck about me and mine like I'm going to give a fuck about me and mine. Right. But I will continuously try to implore you to do what the fuck is right if you want me to keep believing in this system. Because eventually, what happens is the tired get more tired.
Oh, yeah.
What?
And we ain't getting no younger. So at the end of the day, by the time we sitting around waiting on the fix, I'm still so confused about that. In this world, them same 24 hours that a nigga got, it's not about how much you making or we sitting here acting like we waiting on them to give us some shit. It was like expecting with the president or the mayors and all of them is supposed. I mean, if they gonna put more police around, niggas still gonna kill. You gonna put, you know what I'm saying? If you give a nigga a little bit more money, we still want more. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody never satisfied in this game, and that's the truth, man. In this game of life, we got to keep going, man, while we breathing and do what we got to do. The main thing I tell anybody to do is save, and that's how you live, how you want to live. If you don't save no money, you can make all the money in the world. You can make $1,000 a day to the point it's $30,000 a month. If you spending that $500-$600 of that shit every day, you gonna wonder why you still going through the same shit every black nigga going through after you take care of your bills, or every white man, not even just black, every human being after you take care of your bills, after you take care of your habits, and you take care of all your old shits and shenanigans that you do out here, you gonna realize that you living like every human being, period. So it don't matter who the fuck in the office. You just gotta learn how to get a game plan for yourself, save, and take care of your family till it's time to take your ass home. And that's the realest. Now on
that's real. That's real.
After that, this next segment, you know, I want to give a shout out, and my own heart is hurting still to this day. It took me hard to get up out the bed to even come here and do this without breaking down, and I ain't gonna do it today. You know what I'm saying? This our first podcast, our first episode, man. I want to do this in great spirit, you feel me?
Most definitely.
This next segment is Forever Bones, man. Forever Mike Bones, man. My father, I just lost him recently, not even a week ago.
Let me ask you. Tell the people what Forever Mike Bones is. What did this man do every day?
Man, forever Mike Bones, man. He sent me quotes, which is he sent a lot. He sent all his kids that, but you know what I'm saying. I used to talk to him in the morning about these every morning. You know, it's a big deal to him that he understood that I knew because I was probably the one that was the one off the key a little bit. If you know what I mean. So he would send me a quote every morning, man, and I'm sure all my brothers and sisters got them as well. But you know, we'll politic about these quotes, and it seemed like that was his lesson to me. You feel me? A blessing as well. And by him being gone now, those quotes mean so much, and I can understand those words where he's here, he's living, he's still living here with me. You know what I'm saying? It's just a big deal, man. But I'm just proud that I was able to enjoy my time with him and have a great father like him, man. And now we here. We gonna keep his name in vain. Forever Mike Bones will be one of the topics of every episode because I have so many quotes from him. I got over 1,000 quotes from him, man. So we got more material to keep his name alive. And I just want everybody to get the message that he sent off. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
You got it? I got it. Yeah, I'm gonna read. Yeah, I got it. Y'all can check it out on. It's gonna be on my storyline. OTB done. Every day I'm gonna have a different one for y'all for Forever Mike Bones. But this one say, people think I'm crazy. They say you take this Jesus thing too seriously. Well, but Christ took me pretty seriously when he died for me on the cross. The devil wants you to worry about your future so you can't enjoy your life right now. He's a liar. Enjoy every minute of your life because it's a gift from God. Your bills, give it to God. Your health, give it to God. Your career, give it to God. Your family, give it to God. Every night, go to bed empty so you wake up full of hope, peace, and favor. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Forever Mike Bones.
Forever Mike Bones, man. That's cheating. I'm gonna toast up to that, man. And I love y'all. Peace and wealth, man, to everybody.
No doubt. Hey, listen here. We gonna be doing this each and every week. This was the first episode. Some things didn't go quite like I wanted them to on the audio and video, but hey, y'all know me. I ain't gonna. We gonna get this together. We doing this. This why not? We talk about any and everything. We gonna keep that shit trill every week. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to give it up for my co-host, OTB Dunn in the house.
Yes, sir.
And Forever Mike Bones, rest in peace. Love, always. Look here, like I say, each and every week, if we love each other, respect each other, I guarantee you this shit'll get a whole lot better. We appreciate each and everybody that tuned in with us tonight. Follow the page, share it. Hey, everything didn't go like planned, but it really did. We was where we supposed to be when we supposed to be there. We love you. Hey, OTB done in the house. We might have to go back to the store. I ain't gonna lie. We might have to go back to the store. I'm gonna get better with this. Why not? They don't understand. This is a new way. Hey, look, we'll be back next week. We hope y'all have a great night. Stay safe out there. We out of here. Deuces.